Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. We are nearly ready for the tip-off, but first, let's hear from our very own David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Hey, Kevin.
That's a terrific story. David, thank you. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for him.
And one thing that has been very consistent for him the last few years, his ability to continue to deliver more and more offense. He's been doing everything that's been asked of him.
Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Miracle Man. Cowboy is out there with the Monster. Then it's Magician. And it's Leonard in at the 2 guard. And for San Antonio, they've got Whiteside. Young is out there with Karis LeVert. Then there's Gordon. And it's Parks in at power forward.
Who's watching here?
Young looking it over. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Here's Tyler. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
Yeah, going defense to offense in an instant. Every team now calibrated to do that.
Here's Young. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. Greg, for those teams that did make a deal with the trade deadline, how hard is it to integrate a new player mid-season?
Well, you know, guys who need the ball to be effective, it can be harder to integrate. But for certain role players, it's just how quickly they learn the system. So it's a tough call either way, especially if you have to go into a new environment where the terminology and everything's different. No doubt, my experiences in having guys traded to be a part of our teams, it was a tough transition for most of them.
Did you ever do it as a player?
I did it, yeah, and it's tough, you know. It's not just the team. I mean, you uproot it, you might have to leave your family if the kids are in school. I mean, there are a lot of factors that go into it that just don't revolve around what happens on the court.
Leonard with the steal. Goes up. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. They swipe it. And they're moving it up. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
This isn't a tough case to crack. If they want to put an end to this run, they'll need to start getting back on D.
Young outside. Pass to LeVert.
Nice interior defense. Can't give him any space inside or he'll burn you.
To the paint. Here's Leonard. Got a hand on it. 3 on 3. Gordon, the pass to Young. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Got to be careful in how you're going to guard Young. He often seeks out contact and really forces the issue.
San Antonio shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And so Young nails them both.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line. Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
No, but his teammates love that kind of energy, fellas. I mean, dunks like this demonstrate leadership.
Wallace is checked in for the Spurs. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Parks passes to Young. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
How about the vision from the crafty little guard? Young excels at realizing when his guys have clean looks.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Yeah, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. And so it's Young who brings it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Trailing here by 8. LeVert against Leonard, and it's LeVert missing.
Credit to D for not giving up on that play. He's a tough cover down low.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Well, you think defensively that you try to pack in the lane. I mean, but then that opens up some opportunities for the shooters.
Young, no good.
Defensive breakdown, and they can't capitalize. He'll hit that shot almost every time.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Yeah, you got to be careful. It's still early. They've expended a lot of energy, but they've also built a nice cushion here. It's time for him to start looking for other options. They can't let him keep shooting. His touch is gone.
Shot's good by Wilson.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah. They've been very aggressive, and they've taken early control of this game.
San Antonio calls timeout. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
No, because it's gone dead silent in this arena. What a fantastic performance here on the road.
And the first one at the line is good. That one is no good. Spurs trail by 17. Pass to Romero. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
More of a shooting than passing guard. White still able to find the open man.
The professor, and they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
One of the few guys in the league who make a lead pass like that. Oh, just a fantastic look.
52 seconds left to play in the first. And the professor picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. So it's San Antonio now. 17-point game. There's the pass to Herter. Shot clock at 6. Drops in the tray.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
43 seconds left in the first quarter. Out left to the wing. Here's Romero. Misses the three. Here's Money. Knocked loose. And stolen by White. First trip to the line for him here.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
One day, Kobe White might just be in that rare era of guys we call unstoppable. I mean, you can tell he wants to learn and is always finding a way to improve his game.
The Spurs making a switch here. Griffin's checked in. Down low. From about 19 feet. And it's White missing.
Oh, he's not going to miss that shot twice in a row. Trust me.
Spurs trail by 12. Schultz passes to Romero. Wallace outside. White wide open. He fires. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Here's Rain Man and a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket.
Toughness and energy on the boards and an easy putback to show forth.
And that one is off. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. They lead by 12. Live from the AT&T Center in San Antonio, you're watching 2K Sports. so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys. From the visiting team, what do you think?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Oh, yeah, love the ball movement so far. Everything clicking at the offensive end.
We've got White, and it's Griffin in at the small forward. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with. Now here's White. Defense right on him. The pass to Whiteside. Fires for three. Buries the long-range jumper. White's got 5.
Oh, there's such a great rhythm to the game. White looked comfortable on the catch and shoot. Good anticipation on the feed. He knows exactly where to go with that ball.
Spurs trail by 13. Romero, the pass to White. Got a piece of it, and he recovers it. Schultz. And gets hacked by the D. He'll go to the line.
Yeah, the defender all over.
The Spurs have been solid at the line so far, 4 for 4. Greg, if you're a small market team, how do you convince stars that you've drafted and developed to stay and re-sign?
It's a great question, Kevin. I actually think in a lot of ways it's easier today because you can be box office. You can be a superstar in a small market and have the name recognition because of the era we play in. And so I think the biggest way to keep them there is to build a championship caliber team around them. I think that is your saving grace. If you can prove to them that you can build a championship caliber team, I don't really think that there is a reason to want to leave.
It's a solid blueprint.
Ooh. Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. So both teams making some changes here. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Ball's knocked loose, and the kid picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Gordon's checked in for the Spurs. Karis LeVert comes in for Kobe White. Passes it to Gordon. Pass to Young. That one falls. His 2nd basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now. And just tax a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Outside Gordon.
Timeout.
San Antonio calls timeout.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
poor rotations. I mean, slow help and just not enough toughness on the interior. They've got a lot to talk about.
All right, fans, one more time. Keep it going. Here's Levert. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Improving so much since his rookie season. I can't wait to see the next step Levert makes in his career.
And guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter. Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
First free throw is good. Both good from the line that time. Here's Young. 20 points for him last game against Chicago.
Yeah, that's got them over the limit with a lot of time still left. They're going to have to tone it down or they may end up giving up a lot of free throws here.
For San Antonio, they have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8.
And, of course, all the comparisons to Steph Curry. Young just trying to be the best version of himself. And we've already seen the upside. Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
No, but his teammates love that kind of energy, fellas. I mean, dunks like this demonstrate leadership.
It's his first trip to the line. Free throw, good, Whiteside.
Yeah, and that's what you like about Whiteside. I mean, the rim protection, the rebounding, the intimidation factor. I mean, still developing as an offensive player, making strides.
Oh!
Textbook. Oh, wow. In your face.
That's not what I was expecting.
Me either. I don't think anybody was. Even he didn't know what he was going to pull off on that one. Spectacular.
And that fired his guys up, no question. Love seeing that.
Kevin Herter, he's checked in for Whiteside. Gone 6 of 8 from the field in the second quarter. Here's Miracle Man. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Really like that work there in the paint. He has really established a low post presence.
Young passes to Herter. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
And he rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Rob. Here's Miracle Man. The monster. It's good on the putback.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pass to Herter. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
You know, Greg, we know there's some power finishers in the NBA like Giannis Antetokounmpo, but he complains a lot that he needs to sell contact rather than muscle through it. How do you evaluate those kind of power finishers in the game?
Well, I mean, there's still power will always play a role, especially when you can add in quickness and athleticism. And I think you start right there with Giannis. I mean, he's kind of epitomizes that. LeBron obviously is still in that category. And a guy like Kawhi Leonard, he can send you into the stanchion when he gets going downhill as well.
And they're able to recover. A nice shot by Young. Has been wild, 76%. That's just unbelievable.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. And there's the pass to Gordon. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Trae Young. The first free throw is good. And the Spurs making a change here. White's checked in. And so he hits both.
Well, finally, he's getting himself to the line. He's gotten much more aggressive as the game is going on.
And so Young will bring it up for the Spurs. They trail by 16.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
They needed more fire and intensity tonight. Even if they don't win the battle of the boards, they have to put up a fight.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Miracle Man, the pass to the monster. And stolen by White. That's tipped. Here's Miracle Man. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. White against Leonard. Outside, White. Got a piece of it. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Finished off the break. And now 24 points for Miracle Man.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Young outside. And he's... fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
You know, you can't be overzealous inside when you guard Young. You got to be better at contesting without fouling.
And so Young nails them both.
And you have to like the way he's attacking the defense, drawing fouls and getting himself chances at the line this quarter.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
Well, that's how you drive your point home right there. White dishes to Wallace, and it's blocked. Here's Money. And so it's the visiting team controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. Checking out the visiting team. Kenny, what's your viewpoint?
Well, they were dishing out dimes left and right, and the guys were finishing strong. As a team, they seem to be always thinking, always looking for the best shot. If they keep sharing the ball this way, the second half could be more lopsided than the first.
Shaq, what's your take on San Antonio so far?
They didn't show enough toughness in the paint with D. When you're getting dominated in the post, it sets a bad tone. You always want to win that physical battle in the area. Otherwise, you wind up with a score like this. I don't believe I'm watching this.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Miracle Man having a dominant impact in this game.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter. Sliced right through them.
He did a great job of attacking the seams, getting to the rim, and then finishing strong.
Getting underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd. They've got ABC. Rain Man is out there with Thunder. Then there's the Professor. And it's Money in at the 3 spot. Just 5 to shoot. Gordon for 3. It doesn't go for him.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
The assist is the key to that sequence. I mean, a great look to set him up.
A challenging stretch for San Antonio here. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill. T.O. number 5 for him in the game, and that's way too high of a number for any one player.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile 1 block we just saw on replay.
Determined to protect the lead with the all-out effort defensively. Superb anticipation on the block.
Passes it to LeVert. Gordon deciding where to go with it. Knocks it loose. Back to LeVert. 20 feet out. Jump shot is good that time.
And we've seen LeVert improve his offensive game every season, and he's showing no signs of slowing down.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. So it's San Antonio now. They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
He has shot them in the foot with his inability to make shots tonight.
Here's Gary, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
San Antonio's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And Young kicks to Gordon.
Might take them a little while to find their stride here in the second half. Only 1 for 4 so far. They just need to calm down, play their game.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
Yeah, you can clearly see which offense is better right now. We'll see if that continues the rest of the way.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Here's Young. The teardrop falls in. Young's got 16.
Yeah, and this is Young at his very best. Once he gets a few to fall, boy, watch out.
That one drops for him.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
For San Antonio, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. It's deflected. Here's Money, defended by Gordon. The basket. Counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. So it's the Spurs now. White with it. He's got 7. To the middle. And the layup's good off the glass.
A nice find by White. I mean, you want to see more of this from him. I mean, Kobe might not be a point, but he can pass.
Rain Man passes to Money. A 3-pointer off the mark.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Herter. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Craig, a high riser, no doubt about it. So the wing on the left. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. 5 points in the game.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Carry. And that one. Clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And here are the numbers for the professor. The past month has been surreal. He's averaging 15 points a game, 7 assists, and 8 rebounds. And the phrase stats don't lie absolutely applies here. He's been a monster on the court for this team.
He's oozing with... confidence. I mean, and it shows. Every time he steps on the floor, he expects to dominate.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. A moment now to check out who's leading in the All-Star voting.
And a lot of fans and players interested to see how this thing all turns out.
Take a look at Miracle Man. He's in the lead, sitting at #1 in the West.
clearly a fan favorite, and they're giving him the highest praise possible on their ballots.
And it's going to be an exciting showcase. We'll keep you updated with the results each day during the voting.
Nothing less than that kind of defense will cut it against them. That's just great work inside.
The shot by Wilson, no good. For San Antonio, they've gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Offensive rebound. Pass to Romero, and another shot. That shot, no good.
Right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to... Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. Here's White. Rebound by Tyler. Tyler's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far. And he wasn't about to do anything that would get him in trouble there.
Nope, up and in with a one-hand finish, the most basic possible. Romero, he's covered by Leonard. Here's Romero, and good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
And so White will bring it up for the Spurs. Had the space there, but it's offline.
His effort level is there. You can't blame him on that. He's working to get good shots. It's just not connected.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Oh, yeah, bang, bang. An impressive sequence that has them fired up.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. No good from outside.
His bad night from the field is only going to get worse if he keeps throwing up shots like that.
Leonard attacking. A second chance effort. Tyler, no good. Ball stolen. And Leonard gets it to go. Leonard's got 12.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah. Horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd.
And team strategies closely. Guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, and sometimes it's the most subtle moves that make the biggest difference.
From deep three-point range, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the visiting team sitting pretty as the quarter comes to a close. Their lead all the way up there at 35 points. Their defense has been active and effective. And don't go away.
Not wrong what we're trying to do. We're just not sharp with it.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And San Antonio shooting 41% for the game. We've got LeVert. He's out there with White. And it's Romero in at the 3, the small forward. That's the San Antonio 5. White, good.
And a good sign to see White hit the J. If he could be more consistent with his shot, Coach could have a long career.
Excellent assist there. Just led him to the perfect spot.
ABC's gone 2 for 4 so far here tonight. And the foul called on Thunder. That is his first foul of the game. Trae Young, he's checked in for San Antonio. Now here's LeVert. He's guarded closely. Has been out of this world, 74% from the field. And Silva pulls it down.
He hasn't chipped in with many points tonight. Good thing he has the guys around him to carry the weight.
Here's Romero. An easy 2 points on the layup.
A solid passer at his position. LeVert excels at finding his teammates when they're open.
Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
That's going to be over. Back, not watching for the line that time.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost them.
Yeah, you got to be locked in at all times. Their inconsistent play is a big reason why they're losing.
Kevin Herter, he is checked in for San Antonio. A few possessions into the 4th quarter, just over a minute played. Miracle Man, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
He's having a great night from the floor, and they're going to keep leaning on him, looking to grow the lead.
Here's Herter. He's covered by Leonard. Herter passes to Young. And it's sent back by Leonard. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession.
Whiteside. Ramsey.
Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the 4th. The shot by Ramsey, no good. Gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the 4th.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Nabbing another steal. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Number 91.
First one falls for him.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Good on both. And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter now. He swipes the ball away again. His anticipation has been off the charts.
Swiping the ball away with just such ease. Pressuring the ball and making a play that created the opportunity.
I mean, it all starts on the defensive end. When you're active and willing to gamble a little bit, the payoff can be big.
And the foul goes on the Magician. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Herter. He's covered by Leonard to stop the run. Herter, no good.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces.
Oh, that was a strong dunk.
That's how you go hard. Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Here's Silver. Rebound by Tyler. Tyler's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Puts up a 3. But he recovers it. Back to Leonard from deep. Here's the monster. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. And so it's Young who brings it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Finds himself wide open and drills it.
And as they're trailing in this game, they're trying to stay in it with the triple. They're shooting a lot more of them than they did in the first half. And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Ramsey. Here's Herter. Here's Schultz. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And the first one drops.
Shooting for San Antonio.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Inside, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Oh, it's all about the assist on that play. He puts it in the perfect spot.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And that's an intentional foul.
Wilson. That's his second personal foul.
No good on that one.
Shooting for San Antonio. Ramsey.
Good on the second free throw. Gone 8 of 13 from the field since the start of the fourth, sinking the majority of their shots. Misses from short range. Spurs have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. The offensive rebound.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Well, they look like they just want it more right now. You gotta love the hustle.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
Oh, man, so unselfish. He's doing a great job creating for others and making pinpoint passes.
And he sinks the second.
They're looking to get the most out of every possession. Frustrated to miss even one free throw right now.
Miracle Man. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
That's his first personal foul. At the line. Number 1. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
And they're picking up a lot of fouls already in the penalty. Not a good sign. They need to focus on moving their feet and maintaining a good defensive position.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Miracle Man.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special. And so they foul intentionally. And he makes the first.
Shooting for San Antonio. Ramsey.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Doing it brilliantly here lately. 60% from the field. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his second personal foul. Team foul. At the line. Number 1.
And he knocks down the first one. So he gets them both. And the foul on the monster. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game.
Yeah, the good news, though, is they've already got the win wrapped up. He might as well sit back and enjoy this one.
ABC's checked in for the monster. Here's Miracle Man, and he dunks it down.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But, Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. And they go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down. That was a big one. You could hear it.
And sometimes the silence of a crowd can speak volumes.
That one is off.
At the line for your Spurs.
He hits the second from the line. 71% all in all in this one. They've been brilliant offensively.
Wow, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
And San Antonio shooting just 30% from the field here in the fourth.
That's his fourth personal foul.
And he makes the first.
Shooting for San Antonio. Ramsey. At the line.
He doesn't get the second one. 9 feet out. Leonard with the bucket.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, that's why he's hot. He's playing with a lot of confidence. That's why they're going to him with such consistency.
And the first one at the line is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here's Miracle Man from the inbound, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
And look at hanging in the air, double pumped, and then throws it down.
And you see the D, they just stepped aside, let him pick what kind of move he wanted to make. Wow. And the first one drops. No good on the second, so he hits one of two. Kicks it out to Wilson. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
The first free throw is good. No good on the second free throw. Offensive rebound. Here's Miracle Man defended. Whoa, what a finish!
Run that back. I want to see the replay now.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
That's the dagger. You could tell they wanted that one. I know that seals the deal.
Spurs, Kevin Berger. 2 shots.
And he makes both free throws. Gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Good, he hits again. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy. They just blocked out the noise. Kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Showing remarkable poise and focus throughout the game. A sustained effort across the board.
The professors checked in for Tyler. And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd.
Shot.
First one falls for him. And so he makes both from the line. Here's Miracle Man, now off the inbound, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Starting to take over here, building a big lead that could ultimately prove insurmountable.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Oh! And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. And an intentional foul right there. No good on the free throw.
Shooting for San Antonio, Ramsey.
And he's good on the second. .35 seconds left to play here in the fourth.
And how about that? Snuck in off the baseline and then the sensational reverse.
How pretty was that? Athletic basketball with a little bit of flair mixed in. He misses the free throw.
Shooting for San Antonio, Kevin.
And the second free throw, good. We've got 33 seconds left in the game.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. And now we've got the intentional foul. That free throw missing.
At the line for your Spurs, Kevin Berger.
No luck that time either. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Letting a guy sneak by for a putback off a free throw, that is inexcusable. Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. And so they choose to intentionally foul. That free throw, no good.
Shooting for San Antonio, Ramsey.
And he sinks the second. Here's Miracle Man. And, yep, another basket.
Make that 61 points.
Yep, everything is going his way right now.
My goodness, that was absolute. Filthy.
Ugh, nasty. This. Building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. He hits both from the stripe. The pass to Money.
At the line, number 10. At the line for 2.
The first one falls. Both shots good from the stripe. And the Spurs with possession. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
That's his second personal foul. At the line for your Spurs.
First free throw is good.
2 shots.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Here's Miracle Man. And that one is hammered home.
They've got this lead because he's at the top of his game. He has been the story tonight.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. The first free throw is good.
Shooting for San Antonio. Kevin.
He's perfect from the line this time. 11 seconds left in the fourth. And good, he hits it again. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
And he commits the intentional foul. First one falls for him.
That's his 4th personal foul.
He hits both from the stripe. 7 seconds left to play in the final quarter.
Whoa, just climbing the ladder for that 360. Stupendous hop.
Yeah, Greg, he was sky high on that finish. And now we've got the intentional foul. The first one falls.
At the line for your Spurs.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Here's Miracle Man. Misses the shot. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about.